equals adaptation. So what we want to do is take those lessons that we learned from the physicality standpoint and pull it into the mentality standpoint. What that means is when we're training, we also want to be working on this. When we're training in here, that's the microscope for your mind. But when we leave the gym, we want to pull the lessons learned in this hour to the other 23 hours. When life hits us, and it's going to, every single day, life is going to hit us. We want to first not freak out, just like in a workout. That drowning mechanism, right? You're underwater for 10 seconds. Someone comes by, puts their hand on top of your head. Your body freaks out. You don't need to. What you need to is relax. Freaking out makes it worse, right? If you're underwater and someone puts their hand on top of your head and you start freaking out, that's going to make it worse. The best thing to do in that situation is relax. If you stay relaxed, you could hold your breath underwater for 30 seconds, a minute, maybe a minute and a half, depending on who you are and what you've done. But the best thing to do is relax. Guess what? That's the same thing when life hits us outside of here. Your brain, let's just say this again, your mind is a survival machine. That's what its job is. So when something happens that you don't like, you're going to, if we're not aware of this, freak out. Your body's like, no, 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 no. What we want to do is first relax. Then the next step is start to work on reframing. And the first thing, which you guys do in here all the time, the first step of reframing is, I got this. I got this. I got this. Actually, chances are, in 5 years, you're not even going to remember this moment. If it's not going to affect you in 5 years, don't give it 5 seconds now. If it's not going to affect you in 5 years, don't give it 5 seconds now. Relax. I got this. Then, could we actually move the needle a little bit more to not only I got this, but I want this. You guys want it physically. You want it physically. You show up 4 or 5 days a week here because you want the physical challenge, because you know what's on the other side of it. It's the same thing up here. We want the mental challenges because we know what's on the other side. A better, stronger, more formidable version of you that can't be limited to the physicality. The mental components that we develop in here are more important than the physical ones. You got this. I got this. And then, put me in, coach. I want the challenges. I want the struggle. I want the adversity because I know what's on the other side. A better, stronger, more formidable version of me. Recognizing the mind is not going to cooperate with that. But I love this saying. I don't negotiate with my mind. I don't negotiate with my mind. Your mind is a survival mechanism. It's going to say, don't do that. Or it's going to say, the other one, it's going to go towards temptation. It's going to go towards short-term pleasure. It's going to choose the cookie instead of the salad. It's going to choose the snooze alarm versus getting up. It's going to choose the Netflix versus going to bed. It's going to choose the easier route all of the time. Always. It's a survival mechanism. It will always choose the path of least resistance. That's the job of the mind. I don't negotiate with my mind.